How did we make turn-based combat smooth, strategic, fun and fast? This is our game as of January 2026. How did we get here? Attack of the Astrals is a turn-based strategy where you command a trio of heroes and villains to defeat a cosmic army, and every battle is a tactical puzzle. I'm Harry, the artist for the game, and I work in game design alongside Rob, the engineer and project lead. 2.5 years ago, the project began as a Final Fantasy Tactics inspired auto battler. We didn't go too far with that direction, and now it's a turn-based strategy like Into the Breach, with emphasis on quick battles and smooth UX. It was a long journey to this point, it's not over, but let's go over some of the development process, focusing on the changes made to control our main characters. Throughout development, we tested ideas from established games alongside our own. We were trying to solve multiple problems simultaneously, and only realised it after thorough playtesting highlighted each of those issues. We wanted tight battles that lasted a few minutes maximum. We wanted position manipulation of allies and enemies to be essential to victory. We wanted easy and fluid control, a few smooth actions with meaningful impact. We wanted dynamic and deep strategy where you're posed many questions and must adapt with different answers. And we didn't want to make a deck builder. Why compete?
From the start, we tried out various gameplay features to see what worked.
We tried command menus for every champion. We tried mana and cooldown spent on various actions to balance the command menus. We were attached to this. It was great to have cool skill buttons and actions for every champion, but they took up too much space, they were inelegant to control, and champions fell into routines like walk, attack, defend. For the Astrals, we tried telegraphing intent, Slay the Spire style, but adding positioning on top of managing intent didn't make for a smooth gameplay experience. We also tried telegraphing exact areas of attack, like Into the Breach. This works in Into the Breach because of the civilian power buildings. Even if you dodge an attack, your meta health is still at risk. We wanted Attack of the Astrals to have its own identity, and protecting buildings or something similar would have just been too close to Into the Breach. We added and cut a ton in search of gameplay that felt right. All of this led to today's champion gameplay. In a battle, you command a trio of champions. Your team is a knight, mage and a scout, each with a movement distance and an attack shape. On your turn, you control your champions in any order, and each makes a single combined move and area attack that hits all targets in range, including allies. Knights move up to 3 tiles and then attack adjacent tiles. Mages move up to 2 tiles and then attack in distant adjacent lines. Scouts move up to 4 tiles and then attack along their travel tiles. These roles pair well with champion skills, which demand particular positioning to realise their potential. 2 mages are Ranger and Sorcerer. Ranger's damage increases with distance, while Sorcerer's damage is optimal for his nearest target. Gladiator is a scout who deals 1 damage per tile travelled, while Executioner is a scout who alternates between 1 and 5 damage. The key mechanic that enables all of this is shifting. When you move a champion, you can move through other units and swap places. Every champion has multiple chances to reposition allies and enemies with every move. Because units can't block movement, we're able to tighten our maps and keep the scale small, leading to shorter battles. It took a ton of iteration, but these come together to create a simple system covering the problems we aim to solve. Battles are fast and fluid with only 3 moves per turn, but full of strategy to find the best position for your champions, allies, enemies, and attacks. We also solve these problems with other areas of the game, the astral skills, their minions, spells, and summons, or other gameplay features that all work together and define the game. But there's enough there for a separate video, so let us know if there's a particular feature you'd like to hear about next. Now, did we actually solve any problems? Is the game any good? I can't be sure, but I really like it. Our current approach feels good to us and public players enjoy the game too. It's not perfect and we have plenty more to test and iterate. You can help us by wishlisting and joining our playtest on Steam. Hit the request access button and we'll be accepting some players and phases in January. Any feedback on the game, even your thoughts about what you see here, is much appreciated. Thank you for checking out our first devlog for Attack of the Astrals. Happy New Year!